During the Upper Paleolithic, vast regions of the Earth were buried under encroaching ice sheets. The climate violently fluctuated, dropping global temperatures and turning entire continents into frozen, hostile landscapes. The plains and tundras were dominated by enormous, heavily armored megafauna, creatures like giant ground sloths and woolly mammoths, perfectly adapted to the bitter cold. Observational. This presents an obvious problem. A physically vulnerable, mostly hairless ape, without thick blubber or natural weaponry, was suddenly forced to survive in sub-freezing extremes. Success in this environment required the mindset of a survival engineer, highly observant, technically skilled, and remarkably adaptable. To endure the Ice Age, these populations could not passively hide from the cold. They systematically manipulated the environment to build their own warmth. Instead of retreating deep into the damp darkness of caves, early humans modified natural rock overhangs along riverbeds. They draped massive animal hides to block piercing winds and constructed internal tent-like structures that efficiently trapped the heat reflecting off a central hearth. Out on the open, windswept plains of Europe and Siberia, they built heavy, dome-shaped huts. By interlocking scavenged mammoth bones into a latticework and capping the roofs with thick layers of sod, they engineered shelters that could be safely occupied for months at a time. Moving through the freezing air to hunt required an equally complex technological leap. They processed animal hides and spun plant fibers into multi-layered, fitted clothing that sealed body heat inside. This tailored wardrobe was manufactured using specific micro-tools. They carved delicate bone needles and spun bread from wild flax, dyeing it with natural pigments like turquoise and pink to stitch together heavy, weatherproof garments. Mastering shelter and clothing stabilized human populations, but heating those bodies through harsh winters required a massive, continuous intake of caloric energy. For hundreds of thousands of years, earlier hominins relied on crude, heavy stone choppers and hand axes to scavenge for food. The Upper Paleolithic introduced a crucial piece of technology called the burin. This simple rock chisel allowed humans to cleanly cut deep grooves and notches into bone and antler. Bone is durable and lightweight. Carving it allowed hunters to invent compound weapons, spears and harpoons constructed with interchangeable, specialized components that could be carried easily over vast distances. Equipping hunting bands with lightweight, multi-part weapon systems turned humans into highly lethal apex predators. For decades, it was assumed that early humans in the Americas were dietary generalists, foraging for whatever small game, fish, or plants they happened to stumble across. These highly efficient, well-equipped bands pushed continuously southward. Compounded by a shifting climate that shrank habitats, their relentless hunting pressure destabilized ecological networks and helped drive the giant herbivores to extinction. Once physical survival was secured and specialized hunting provided reliable calories, human behavior began to reach beyond immediate physiological needs. The earliest known visual expression is an abstract pattern drawn on a rock face in South Africa 73,000 years ago. By the Upper Paleolithic, this drive to record and create had evolved into complex art, hidden deep within the cave systems of Europe. These images demonstrate deliberate, sophisticated technique. Artists utilized natural pigments like red ochre, careful line work, and layered compositions to accurately depict the anatomy of the animals they lived alongside. Anthropologists utilizing the neuropsychological model suggest these paintings are closely tied to early shamanism. The presence of half-human, half-animal figures, combined with the dark, remote locations of the artwork, points to practices rooted in animism and trance states. Cave art serves as the first visual record of humanity, attempting to interpret and manipulate the world through the framework of belief. Abstract belief also took three-dimensional form. Across Eurasia, people carved stone figures with exaggerated physical features, likely serving as representations of fertility, early goddesses, or amulets used for sympathetic magic. Their approach to death evolved in tandem. Early humans initiated formal burial practices, carefully arranging bodies and burying their dead alongside valuable grave goods like tools and animal bones. Eventually, communities invested massive amounts of time and physical labor into architectural monuments for the dead, constructing multi-chambered megalithic tombs and massive single-chambered dolmens out of heavy stone slabs. The archaeological record reveals spiritually complex, forward-thinking societies capable of monumental architecture and deep spiritual expression. The drive to carve a better spear or sew a warmer coat came from the exact same ingenuity that painted the caves and buried the dead. In the harshness of the Ice Age, they actively invented what it means to be human.